I know it's a long day for everybody covering the regional, but I just want to acknowledge what a tremendous game that Tennessee just played right there. They were all facets, on the mound, in the batter's box, on the bases, defensively. There was really no weakness in their game tonight, and I thought our players fought tremendously hard and battled. It's just they had a few more two-out hits and a few more plays than us. And the margin for error against those guys is very slim. So give them a ton of credit.
Got any questions? Let's go right here in the front. Yes, sir.
Could you guys use the mic? Yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, go ahead.
Coach, Mike Wilson, Knoxville News Sentinel. How is Andrew Lindsay different than the guy he was when you had him, and what was working so well for him?
One hand in the mic. There you go.
Sure. Yeah, there's so many things that are similar. His competitive spirit and fire is still there, and he's 2 years older, so you can see some maturity there. He still kind of mixes his pitches like he used to. Still has a slow pulse like he used to, and I told somebody before the game that as far as I'm concerned, any player that I ever coach, I never stop being their coach. So I'm really, as much as it stings to be on the losing side of the game tonight, I'm really happy to see him doing well, and he pitched a heck of a game tonight.
Let's go right here in the front.
Ben McKee, Go Balls 24/7. Austin, just what was going through your mind when you saw that you were going to be matched up with Tennessee, and then also what you see from Lindsey tonight? What was he doing well to maybe keep y'all at bay?
When I first saw it was Tennessee, it was just for us a great opportunity to go play postseason baseball. It didn't matter what regional we ended up in or who we were playing. So I was excited when I saw their name, but I didn't really think twice about it. And Lindsey threw really well today. His command was there. He was mixing speeds, pitching to both sides of the plate. So he had his best stuff, and we were just trying to do anything we could to get to him.
How quickly did Ferg and all those guys, Pav, Rucker, and those guys text you?
The moment our regional got released, I got texts from all of them saying, congrats, can't wait to see y'all play. Going to be rooting for you, but go Vols. So it was cool to see all my roommates reach out after. But
Right here.
Austin, at the end of the Conference USA tournament, you guys were playing with nothing to lose and an incredible level of swagger. How do you get that back for tomorrow?
I feel like we never lost it. It was just they went out and they played better than we did today. So, we've been in the position that we're in right now before last week, so we know what it takes to get it done, and we're going to keep doing what we've been doing to try to get it done.
Let's go back here in the blue.
Coach Sam Perry 9 times.
Yeah, hey, Sam.
Austin has talked about it, but you were in this position last week. How important is it to remember you've done this before, you did this last week, be able to recreate that magic, make sure the locker room doesn't forget you've been in this position?
Yeah, we've talked all season about how we're built for a tournament format. If you go really look at the breakdown of our season, we've played really well on Saturdays, but we played even better on Sundays. And typically, in my experience of, in college baseball, usually Sundays are pretty hectic, and we've played a pretty clean brand, and our run differential on Sundays have been pretty good. So, we have a lot of confidence in our depth, and we have a lot of our confidence in our ability to respond. Our guys have shown that all year. So, we've talked about it, I think, at length about how we feel like we are, as a program, as long as we have a chip in a chair, that we still have a chance. And, until this thing comes to an end, we're gonna never stop feeling that way. And this group loves playing with each other, and you could see it tonight. You could see it in the post game when I talked to them in the dugout, and I'm excited to get back out with them tomorrow.
Go back here to the camera.
Coach, 4 straight scoreless innings to close the game out of your bullpen, that shows a tremendous level of competitiveness. How much, proud of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Tennessee is one of the best teams in the country, and like I said in the opening statement, the margin of error against those guys is razor thin, and so they played a really, really strong baseball game. I think if you look at every facet of their game, you got a great amount pretty high, and so we were in that position. The early game, the first 3. Kind of got away from us a little bit, and then a big swing of the bat there with 2 outs on a hanging slider to open it up. But to your point, I mean, from the middle game through the end, our guys fought extremely hard, and executed a little bit better. So, as I touched on already, I mean, we have a lot of confidence going into tomorrow, and we feel like we're built for this, and I know that our guys will respond.
Right here in front.
The middle of Tennessee's lineup, 3-4-5, scored all 8 of the runs and a couple of homers. Just what made them so difficult tonight?
Yeah, those guys are really good. I mean, they've been good for them all year. I believe that the difference between the good hitters and the great hitters are the good ones typically foul pitches off, like they'll foul off that 2-strike slider, or fly out on it. But the great ones, like those guys, like they don't miss them, and you don't get a second chance. And we just didn't, when we made mistakes, we didn't get second chances with those guys. And you credit them. That's what high level hitters do. And I give credit to our guys because they tightened the screws the last 4 or 5 innings of the game and kept us in it right there. So, but that's what great hitters do, and those guys can really hit.
Any other questions back here? One more
Austin,
question.
how much can you not wait as a competitor to get back out there Saturday and play the whole survive and advance game?
I can't wait. Our back's against the wall, and that's when I feel like we play our best brand of baseball. So I'm excited. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow morning and come straight back to the field and get ready to go.